set, and they're racing away. Pure Logic is 4 off the right-hand side and just gets the early shake of the reins to try and get into a striking position. Racing Socks is right there, Principate. Pure Logic is in the red sleeves and cap on the right-hand side, a lot more prominent this time round after getting that warm-up. Towards the inside, the Money Man, then comes Principate. First Apostles 5 lengths off. Texican taking a bit of a hold in the green silks between runners. Yuri's Gold. Then we drop back to Nightlock. Whale Watching. Rockefeller towards the inside. They're racing about 6 or 7 lengths off. And Selvin's Jet is the trailer. In front, Racing Socks by a length and a quarter. Pure Logic is travelling in second. The Money Man towards the inside, third, a neck away. Principate's in the green, then comes First Apostle. At this point in time, Texican's mid-division. They're racing 5 lengths off. Yuri's Gold on the outside. Then we drop back to Rockefeller. Rockefeller's about 7 lengths off them. Whale Watching and Selvin's Jet the last 2. Racing Socks in control mode by a length and a half. Pure Logic is right there in second. The Money Man towards the inside. Then comes Principate. First Apostle's got 4 lengths to make up. Yuri's Gold. They're about to come towards the 600-metre marker and still Racing Socks in front. Pure Logic is about to get the question on the outside to come forward. The Money Man towards the inside, then comes Principate. First Apostle going to hunt for a way to the inside. Racing Socks at the top of the lane. Pure Logic's the first one to apply pressure. The Money Man towards the inside. First Apostle tries to come in. Pure Logic comes under big pressure at the 200-metre marker as Racing Socks finds more. Principate on the outside, Pure Logic. First Apostle's on the inside, but Racing Socks continues to go over the last 100 metres and Racing Socks not for the catching. Principate second, then came the Money Man and maybe Pure Logic ahead of First Apostle. So it's Racing Socks in front. Unbeaten. Course and distance. Loves the poly. Well done to Brian Weed. Bumped into him earlier on. And this big striking son of Indigo Magic and Muzieni. They continue to claw away in front. Not for the catching. Number 9, Racing Socks. Gets the seal of approval and wins it. Going to the post. Number 9, Racing Socks. Principate, the Money Man, Pure Logic. Well, Anthony Del Peche gave him every possible chance. He warmed him up for about 10 minutes, about 7 to 8 minutes on the way down to the start. He continually warmed up Pure Logic. First Apostle to the inside. Then came Selvin's Jet. Racing Socks was in front. Pure Logic was in second, but you could see he came under a big ride at the 300-metre marker. And at that stage, Racing Socks had it all sewn up. Racing Socks in front, number 9. Well done to the Weed team, bred by the Oldland stud for the Cropmans and Weeds. Muzieni, number 9, Racing Socks. Back to the studio. Racing Socks, he enjoys his racing, he enjoys KwaZulu-Natal, and we enjoy Brian Weed when you come into town. Well done.
Yeah, look, I'm a little bit disappointed in Arpad's run, but I think in saying that, I think it's the wrong distance on the poly for him, 14. I think he needs, obviously, 16. But still, I must take my hat off to the little fella, my little Zulu. Because he did say there's not going to be any pace. You've drawn one. He says, I don't think we should lose that position. He said, Mr. Weed, there's not going to be a big pace in this race. And off 53.5, I think it was obviously the right tactic. So I must take my hat off to him. The horse was well. He's been going well at home. And we've found it very hard to work horses at the moment. We've had so much rain. But it's a great win. I'd just like to thank Nola Cropman. She couldn't be here. But old Walter's here for her. And my missus back at home because without her, I'd also be lost.
Well, enjoy the moment.
Thank you.
Let's get Walter into the picture. Now, we heard Arpad, he'll be back to fight another day. But Racing Socks, he's a lovely big fella.
He's beautiful and he's such a lovely stride. And thanks so much to Muzi. He rode him absolutely to perfection. You just got to get that horse just going and moving. He's lovely. Beautiful. And thanks, Nola. I told you it was worth the trip, eh?
You got the money, well done.
Thank you.
Let's get Muzieni into the picture here, riding Racing Socks. Now, you summarized it, no speed, you're going to use him?
Yes, and he's quite quick at the pens. He gets a free lead. And what do you call this? He should have ran a clear second in Joburg. I think he got injured in the box and he came back and he just needed the run. And I think a very good horse beat him that day. And so, I fancied my chances. Obviously, I was quietly confident because obviously I don't work the horses for Mr. Weed. But his strike rate speaks for itself here. It's quite consistent, and I went in quietly confident. I had a soft lead, and I knew I had the race in control. Coming into the straight, I think it was going to take a decent one to beat me, and just galloped away. Enjoyed the poly surface, and just was nice to get another one in his belt because he's really a nice horse.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Well done to Mr. Weed. Well done to Mrs. Kropman. Well done to all the connections. Just lovely for them to come and ride. And to my sponsors, a huge thank you. They gave me a lift this morning from the airport to here. Had a bit of a sea view sightseeing. So a huge thank you to them. And just to my family at home, just a huge thanks to them as well. Thank you.
Muzieni producing on number 9, Racing Socks.